This has got to be one of the most... I can't even say this with a straight face. I'm just going to keep going with this because this has got to be one of the most hillbilly, is that the term? Ghetto? I don't know what the term is. Redneck people have put in the comments as well. Whatever term you want to use for it, this has got to be one of the most... I mean, we call this a bodge job in the UK, basically where you make the best out of a bad situation. You make a temporary fix to something to basically get you over the line, get you home, get you safe, and then you actually go about properly replacing the part or repairing it or whatever. This is incredible. A driver has used vice grips as a steering wheel. So instead of having a steering wheel in the car, they've put vice grips to basically rotate the steering column. I can't believe they did this. And unsurprisingly, shockingly, I never saw this coming either, but shockingly, they crashed into the wall on highway. Let's have a look, guys. This is absolutely insane, but here we go. Police and firefighters responding to the scene of a highway crash were surprised to discover that the driver of the vehicle involved had no steering wheel, but was getting by thanks to an unsafe workaround, Oklahoma officials say. Maybe the Okie motorist, apparently that's a term for someone from Oklahoma. I thought it was Oklahoman, but let's go Okie. The Okie in this case was a bit too busy, or a little strapped for cash to buy a replacement for the missing steering wheel. So instead, used a pair of vice grips to repair it. I don't need to tell you how unsafe that is. They always say that if it works and it's stupid, it's not stupid, but I don't know. This seems pretty dumb to me. The Oklahoma Fire Department said in a Facebook post on 26th of July, there are all kinds of cars and trucks on the road today, different makes, models, and styles. But no matter how unique, every vehicle needs the same basic parts: a body, wheels, mirrors, and motor, as well as a steering wheel. One vehicle involved in a multi-vehicle crash was missing the last part. Instead of a steering wheel, it has vice grips attached to the steering column. Thankfully, nobody was injured in the collision. Miracle. Absolute miracle. Now, again, I shouldn't really have to explain this too much, but shockingly, unbelievably, I know, laws in the US, they are going way too draconian, really. They are going way too harsh because what this driver did, was against the law. According to Regulation 47 OS 12-201 1A, it is a misdemeanor to drive a vehicle known to be in such unsafe conditions as to endanger any person. While vice grips are known for their versatility, steering a 2-ton vehicle on public roads is not one of their intended uses. That's what an Oklahoma or an Okie official had to say on it. But the biggest question out of all of this, and there's several, what happens to the steering wheel? How do you lose a steering wheel? Even if it's fallen off while you're driving, you'd probably want to attach it. It'd be a lot easier to reattach that, surely, than put a pair of vice grips and just like, you know what, the steering wheel's gone. This is unsafe. I need a pair of vice grips to steer this thing now. My God. I mean, listen, I'm all for customizing. I'm all for, unique cars and stuff like that, but there's levels to this game, and that is very much the lowest of the low, or the highest of the high, depending on how you look at it. But yeah, guys, I want to hear about your weirdest customizations, your strangest repair jobs when it comes to vehicles. This has got to be up there for me. I can't think of anything that's even close to this. Customizing cars is not much of a thing here in the UK, especially compared to America, but I've never heard of anything like this, unless you want to compare it to some of the cars on Pimp My Ride back in the day, but yeah, that's a different kind of conversation. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you want to see more of this from the weird and wacky world of motoring around the world. And yeah, have a great time, guys. See you very soon. And if your steering wheel falls off your car, for goodness sake, don't put vice grips on it. Attach the damn thing back to the car.